Okay, timer's going. Hey, look, my little RP. Forgot I had this.
Now you just speaking to the fucking phone. You sure the crickets are not gonna pick that shit up? Sorry, Marian.
It's just like him talking last time.
Savage.
Savage. Beep, beep.
I'm sure the crickets will be fine.
It would have sense the
night around us.
You know, the
so-
background. Let's go on a little tour though, real quick. So it's like, whoop. This is our shop.
So what do we want to talk about cars? Because I literally have thousands of things I can talk about cars.
American versus non-American.
Ghetto as fuck,
I
bitch.
do love
But then again, I don't own American cars.
Yeah, and I do. So if you want to talk about your German bullshit, I got you. I know.
But then again, it's like I don't know.
Well,
Whatever happens, happens. That's the way. This is how this fucking works.
Yeah.
yeah, but
We just
should
talk
at least
and we
start
find
on a
situations.
topic.
Yeah, well, yeah. I was thinking that, like, we could talk about, like, what cars that we like personally and what cars that we dislike personally. And then, you know,
We'll just go with the cars we like. One car. Pick one car.
one car.
One fucking car.
All right.
Yeah,
Mine's
because
easy.
we'll get lost somewhere. in
Yeah.
there.
Somewhere we're just gonna be like, oh yeah, the Bugatti's still ugly.
If we say that, I might legitimately
Son.
walk out that front and be like, all right, these guys are both wrong. It's an engineering masterpiece and it's gorgeous.
I think it's time to blow this scene. Get everybody in the stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
Let's fucking go.
Hi guys, I'd like to welcome you to another episode of Let's Talk. I'd like to introduce my co-host, Menji. Come on in here, Los.
Oh man, there's a bunch of shit in the fucking room.
Walk like you, like,
If you
have a
couldn't
purpose.
notice around us,
Fuck you.
oh my god.
Sorry. This is totally unprofessional. No one gives a fuck.
So I'm gonna try again. So if you couldn't notice, around us we are in a shop. We have a 72 Camaro behind us.
71.
71 Camaro, excuse me.
Get it right.
Get it right. Oh! And I would like to now bring in the owner of that said Camaro,
Yeah.
Mr. Taz.
Yeah, boy.
Bringing him in,
Sitting on my fat old tires.
sitting on his all of them radials.
Yes.
So today, if you couldn't tell by just our location, we're gonna talk about cars. Now, it's not the most interesting thing to most people, but it's a huge part of our lives. I mean, just massive. So, we're talking about what we like, and as we mentioned in our last video, it's kind of the premise of this entire Let's Talk series is talking about stuff that, one, we want to talk about, but two, the goal is to have it in an in-depth fashion.
Yeah.
So, with us all being, into cars, we decided that we're going to talk about cars that we like in today's market. I'm going to go ahead and start
So it's
it.
like
Wait,
new
so
cars?
new cars?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yes. We're going to start with new cars and we'll work our way to stuff that we like that's everywhere. I would like to bring up the new Porsche 911 GT-R3. No, the Porsche 911 GT...
So this is like the
Porsche 911...
the Jeremy Clarkson fucking Richard Hammond type shit.
Yeah.
How Richard Hammond loves every fucking 911 ever
Yeah.
built, even though they're the exact same car, just different badging, right?
Well, no, because...
Because they all look alike. I mean, can we like be honest with that shit?
Well, yeah, we
all
can-
Porsches
no.
like just
So,
That's
I mean,
amazing.
you've got to... The whole thing about the Porsche design language is that it's extremely subtle. The Porsche design language is based off of really one shape, but the reason for that shape is because of over 60 years of motorsport experience. Now, mind you, it's one of the few sports cars, it's one of the very few sports cars that's kept the same engine layout its entire life. And I mean sports cars, not American muscle. Sports cars. There's only one other that I can think of, offhand, and that would probably be a Corvette. It's had the same engine layout for a while, but we're on Porsche.
I like your face. I did the same thing.
These guys. So, I would like to talk about the Porsche 911 GT3 RS. GT2 RS.
okay.
GT2 RS. And the reason I want to talk about it is it's the most powerful Porsche 911 ever created. It has 700 horsepower, a PDK transmission, and, for the love of all that is holy, 4-wheel steering.
Wait a minute. For me, explain 4-wheel steering. Like, is that like a fucking forklift where like all fucking forward, like, and it just go like?
So you have
how
two people in the
dramatic
car.
is it? Yeah.
You have one in
You
front,
got one in the back?
Yeah. So
Like
you
a
go,
fucking
turn
jet?
left, fool! And he goes right. Oh!
And you just start fucking spinning. No, because like I've never really like understood that like in depth.
So,
like, how does that?
Essentially, imagine you've got a corner here. Now, let's shape this corner. Let's put it in a nice arc like this. So right here is the apex of the corner where you come in, touch, and come out. In a traditional car, you'll lead the front wheels in. The rear wheels will follow in a straighter line, so you'll bring the front in, and the rear wheels will follow it as much as it can. Now, the whole thing with rear wheel steering, or all-wheel steering, depending on how you want to talk about it, is that when you come into that corner with all-wheel steering, what the rear tire is going to do, both rear tires, is they're both going to come in like this a little bit. I think that they call it they call it towing in. So what that does is it starts to create a rotating motion in the back of your car. It helps rotate the car around the corner. And so if you want to imagine that, imagine what it feels like when your car kind of comes loose at the end of a corner and starts pointing a different direction, except in a controlled fashion. And two, it's electronically controlled, so it, does it at more or less at different speeds,
So
and
it's
it'll
not,
help you corner
It's
harder.
not as dramatic as the front wheels turning, but it's like a slight.
Yeah, and they generally at high speeds at low speeds they turn in the opposite direction as the front wheels. So if your front wheel is turning this way, the rear wheel will turn that way. And at high speeds, they'll both turn at the same. It's not going to be, like you said, it's not going to be as hard, but they'll both turn in the same direction. That alone makes that one of the most potent sports cars that's going to come out, and I can't wait till they do on-road testing in it. Menji. Now, there are a lot of cars out, and I know you're a little attached to your AMGs, but what do you...
The fucking eye roll, though. God.
This guy's...
Into another fucking dimension. Jesus.
What do you feel like you like out there right now?
Do we have to say something that's like brand new that has a...
Just
Does anything
recent
this year?
history. Yeah.
Well, I would like to say the new E63 wagon, but I don't know any details. All I know is it's gonna be there.
Oh, please.
I will talk about the sedan because I've seen it. I've touched it.
He's touched it with his hands.
The E63?
Yeah, the new one hasn't come out yet, but oh my god, does it look fucking mean?
Really?
It looks fucking mean for a sedan. Like,
So it's a 2018 or 2017?
I think it's gonna be an 18.
Huh.
It has to be an 18, right? That makes sense. No, it'll be a 17 because it's built this year.
No, but yeah, car manufacturers, they're like Madden. They're always 1 year ahead of their fucking...
I don't know. I don't fucking... Anyways, so this car is fucking badass. So they got like a hot V setup, sort of like in a GTS, so in a GTS they have the two turbos together in the hot V like this, but in the E63 the turbos are bigger. I don't know about how much, so they're staggered.
So what he's saying to you who don't know out there is that the V of the engine, the turbos sit inside of that V. So instead of being traditionally mounted on the outside towards the edges of the exhaust headers, they're mounted towards the inside, and it benefits a couple things. One, it's faster spool up, and two, it's easier plumbing.
Yeah.
So it goes directly into the head.
I didn't drive it, but I'm pretty sure there's no fucking lag. This car has everything, really. Not everything. It doesn't fucking suck your dick yet.
To just fucking blend.
Just give it time. It's Mercedes.
Yeah, they'll figure
The
something
thing I
out.
like about it most is they changed the race start. Race start used to be a pain in the fucking ass to even...
What made it
Dude.
a pain in the ass?
So I barely figured this out. I can do it on a split now. So what you have to do is you have to get certain temperatures up, of course.
Transmission, engine,
Transmission, oil, coolant, shit like that. You should know that. So what you do is you hold the brake pedal all the way down until the instrument cluster will say hold. So you hold it down, you hit the plus and minus paddle shifters, and then on the instrument cluster, what do you say?
I don't know what that
On
means.
my way, fam.
This fool.
But we'll add Landon in.
Later, we're going to have a gentleman join us.
Yeah.
Anyways, so you hit the paddle shifters, and then on the instrument cluster it'll say paddle up to confirm the race start, or paddle down to not do it. So you paddle up, and then it says, okay, press the gas and let go of the fucking brake and have the time of your life. You do it. Sometimes it'll cancel on you. It has canceled me once on a C63, but not the S model. It was kind of disappointing because I was racing another C63S. God.
There are a multitude of different readings that are taken in by the ECM to decide whether or not it actually wants to do launch control. So, part of that can be, something that goes wrong. For you rich folks out there, if you're buying a car with launch control, know that sometimes it's not going to want to do it.
See, I don't like launch control and shit like that. Like, get an old car. This shit, like, you manually control this shit. Like, I like
hold
old
up,
cars.
hold up.
Like,
Before we get into that, because that's a conversation that I want to have during this. Let's now that we've heard his beauty and his stories from his beauty. Excuse me. I interrupted.
Done. That was just a race star.
Can I get a shout out that interrupting's rude?
The other main thing I fucking love is that they did an electronical transfer case and differential.
Oh, they have a electronic clutch pack.
Yeah, this car has Eco, because fucking EPA bullshit. God. Eco, Comfort, Sport, Sport Plus, Race Mode. Then they added a new one, Drift Mode.
Yeah.
And that would be dope in the wagon, though. Sorry.
I don't know if it's gonna be in the wagon, probably.
No, it's gonna be in the wagon.
So what I like about it is you can fucking go into drift mode, and it's only gonna be rear-wheel drive.
It's not only. It's it keeps the all-wheel. No, it's not only
rear-wheel drive.
It's
gonna stop from fucking moving the front wheels at all.
I'm telling you, that's not how they're gonna do it.
You're talking to the Mercedes-Benz technician.
And what I'm telling you is that their whole design concept is the only thing Mercedes-AMGs have had problems with the entire time is that traction control has tried to step in. Always.
But you don't know how to put it in drift mode. Because it fully takes off ESP.
It cannot do that.
Yeah.
It cannot do that on a Mercedes. I guarantee it. I guarantee it's a little bit there. And you want to know why? Because they need you to be able to save your ass after you get just a little too out of it.
I'm gonna like the Reddit posts that are gonna
oh my god, you have to bring that up?
Whatever, Doug. I know for a fact that Mercedes wouldn't let you get away with 100% ESP off. There's no feasible way. They have that particular model you're talking about has 640 foot-pound of torque. They ain't gonna let you just be all drifting with no...
Bitch, that's it. That's a cakewalk.
Yeah, this is a cakewalk. That's nothing, bitch. All I'm saying is, yeah, there's going to be a drift mode. No, it's not going to be 100% rear. It's going to be just enough to start to slide on its wheels.
So can we get the comments to call out Martin for interrupting again?
Okay, Taz, go ahead and talk about your car, because clearly I can't fucking talk about shit.
You're fucking interrupting him, bitch.
Savage.
This
is a discussion, is it not?
I'd like to hear about the rest of this. Well, no, because I want to hear about it. What the fuck is up with
There's
this?
nothing else.
You're telling me that the only thing that comes with that fucking
Savage.
E63 is a drift mode.
And those bolstering seats. Oh.
Dude, the bolstering seats in that fucking S-Class were like... Ooh.
There is a new thing. They added
more?
Yeah, so they added again, Eco bullshit. Shut the fuck up and look at me like that.
Whoa, savage!
Anyways,
I was legitimately interested.
So when you're ecoing, when you let go of the throttle, it will shut down 2 cylinders.
Oh, it's got cylinder deactivation
Yeah,
this year.
so-
Hell yeah.
So you have like a little sailing picture, and you can totes tell the difference.
Ah,
So
shit,
it's
that's
pretty
cool.
badass. Like, I'll say
It
some
can
gas.
control which fucking cylinders you shoot?
Yeah, there's only 2 of them. It'll be...
So how does that work with the fucking...
So the way it works is cylinder deactivation. You have rotating cylinders that don't fire. You
No,
can't
this
just
is
leave.
only going to be 2.
Well, yeah, but it's two at a time. They don't just keep two that shut off because that would unbalance the engine. You need to have a rotating.
I should have done my bike. It's like fucking shove it in your face.
I'm telling you, it'll unbalance the engine if you do that because they're not flat plane crank. They're not naturally balanced.
I can't remember.
You have,
They cut, like how you say it, they'll cut, you know.
yeah, a cylinder and then another cylinder and then switch that cylinder on each bang. In fact, to talk about cylinder deactivation, I actually think it's one of the greatest ECM achievements of all time.
Is it here?
He's on his way right now.
I mean,
going to the movies? Sorry.
No,
Holy shit, how does it fucking feel?
savage.
Oh, God.
Go ahead.
Sorry, we were talking.
Don't let me get in the way.
Is it my turn now? What's happening? I'm confused. We've totally lost track of this.
This has gotten way. This is the problem with talking about cars is we all have really strong opinions.
Yeah, but we also need to agree that we need to not shut others down. We need to have that be a thing. We can't shut others, just like with the religion talk. I know you think that you're right on a lot of things, but you might be wrong.
Bugattis are still ugly.
He said it! He said it!
I will double confirm that bullshit. Bugattis, all of them are fucking nasty as shit.
They don't understand the heritage.
No, okay, no.
They don't understand the heritage.
I completely fucking understand.
No, you don't.
That the Bugatti is a masterpiece when it comes to engineering. Getting that
And
fast in a fucking land car is incredible. I want to drive one someday. But
I want
design-wise,
to be
I
caught dead
think...
in it.
Oh,
what?
savage!
I do not want to be caught dead in it.
Oh, fuck.
Just
No,
so-
this shit looks
I'd
ugly.
wanna-
To be honest, it looks like it's fucking throwing up from the front. It
So
just
that
looks...
the viewers know, he's saying right now he would not want to sit in a $1.3 million car and roll up to bitches.
No.
What kind of bitch is
Oh,
gonna look at that car? What kind of woman, a fucking genuine woman, is gonna look at that car and be like, that's a good looking car? Nobody! Nobody is gonna do that! Bugattis are ugly!
Oh my god.
They're they are the equivalent of you're beautiful on the inside. They are the
I like that a lot.
equivalent
Are you
of you're
saying
beautiful on the
Bugattis are
inside.
butterface?
Yes!
Oh,
Straight up.
Yeah.
savage!
Everything but its face is beautiful. It's an ugly fucking car. I will agree to the end of the earth that it is an engineering masterpiece. But I will never put it on anything remotely as good looking as, say, a fucking Alfa Romeo Giulia. Never.
That is a good looking car, I'm not gonna lie. However, they're both wrong.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Okay, we're just go on. I'm done talking about the E63, I guess, for now. Maybe.
Talking about fucking Alfa Romeo though. For me, I'm not on the technical side of things, mechanical wise, and so I don't know all the mumbo jumbo that goes with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just the piston just...
The piston goes up and it goes down. No, like I know some basic car stuff, and I've done a lot of the work on this Camaro, but I focus more like when it comes to me and cars. I'm more of like the artistic style on it, and I admire the beauty of cars, and that's why I feel like I have the right spot to be like Bugatti. No, ugly as fuck. But for me, if we're talking about sedans, or you know, I'll go off of the sedan thing. If I'm going to talk about a sedan, it has to be the fucking Alfa Romeo Giulia, the fucking Quadrifoglio.
Oh.
Yeah, it is by far one of the just best looking cars out there. That like the second I saw it, like my heart was racing. Like that first commercial that they had come out of it, I was like, damn, like one day I gotta own this fucking car.
For
like,
the internet on the Quadrifoglio, look up the video of the first time that they had the test driver drive it around the Nürburgring. He was in jeans and a t-shirt and put down a 7-minute, 10-second Nordschleife time. I mean, jeans and a t-shirt. Oh my god.
it's a fucking sexy car. It's like fucking carbon fiber bucket seats. Like, okay, like it's like we don't need this shit, but we want it. Like,
Oh, no,
it
we
is
need
just-
it.
It
We
is
need it.
beautiful, fucking twin turbo V6. It is expensive though, like that.
Let's put up an honest discussion though. Are you happy with the fact that they didn't make any of them a manual? Leave your opinion in the comments below.
They didn't make any of them a manual.
Not a single one.
That's got to be false.
It's not. It's the saddest thing that's ever occurred in sedans that are performance sedans. Oh shit, for real? Nah, okay, that's
And
cool.
if it's not, it's the regular scope.
Oh shit,
Rectangle.
that's a good way to tell because nobody's gonna go to those
Fuck
legs.
no.
Yeah,
No one's gonna go like, oh, I need a. Oh, rearview mirror needs to be the same.
Well, and they'll be like, I'll throw some HSKs on that bitch and it'll be lowered right eye. It'll be an M3. That's what it is. Yeah, that'll be.
You just have to look at it and be like, that's not an M3. Sorry.
I gotta say though, I think it's the orange from that generation that has me on M3s. The orange paint color is fucking dope from that generation.
And I really like their V10s.
BMW V10.
Such a
Oh, the
glorious
fucking-
sound.
What's the one? Is it the M1? That fucking
It's
like
got that
the
super
pointy
sound.
nose.
Yeah,
and the rear engine. Is
It's
that
a
a
mid-engine.
V10? Oh, it's
and
a
it
mid.
is a V10.
Fuck, that's a car I want to own.
Straight up motorsport, yo. And you want to know the only shitty thing? They eat oil. They eat oil. It's like a rotary eat oil.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I don't like their Z4s. I think they look ugly.
Yeah, I've never
The fucking
ever liked the Z4.
the land sharks, whatever the fuck.
Well, that's
Are they
Hyundai.
considered land sharks? I'm
I think,
not sure.
I think that's more Hyundai's on land sharks.
Yeah, I'm not
Z4.
even sure. But anything Z4 is gross. Z4, the Z3. Granted, the place I bought my car had this Grand Touring Package Z3, had a hard top, and it had a little rear luggage carrier on the trunk lid. That looks kind of sick, I'm not gonna lie, because it was, what did they call the M series Z cars? Because I don't want to call it an MZ3, that sounds
That
ridiculous.
sounds, yeah.
Whatever the M series of the Z3 is, they had that. It was kind of neat
They
looking.
had an M series.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
We had a guy in that school who had a Z4 and he fucking tuned it up and it was beast. But
It
it was
wasn't
just like,
fast.
it was just like,
I don't like the way they look.
what he was gonna do is he was gonna take off his intake and do velocity stacks.
On
Dude,
it,
that'd be-
what? On a Z3, like out the hood velocity stacks? Oh, okay, that'd be kind of
I
fucking
think
cool.
velocity stacks are dope as fuck.
Yeah, they look very good. They look very.
If they're done right, though. Like, there's always like.
The velocity stacks on a old Lamborghini Countach. No, is it the Countach or is it the? What's the one that's the Mira? The Mira's
Oh.
velocity stacks.
Yeah.
That V12 velocity stacks. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Have you seen a couple of them? The fucking Shelby
Everything.
Cobra,
Yeah.
the velocity stacks. That's a good.
351 Windsor for the win.
I can't remember what car it is, but here in Utah they make the aluminum body for it.
That's a
That's
Cobra.
that's
Cobra?
that's the
Yeah.
Cobra.
They make them up in
Like
up in
Provo.
North. Yeah. Wait, is it Provo?
Aren't those
I'm not
kit
sure.
cars?
Yeah, they are
That's
kit
what they
cars.
are.
Actual Shelbys sell for like
Oh, they're
2-3
millions
million.
of
Yeah.
dollars.
Yeah. Oh, if I had the money, though, that'd be one of them cars.
That'd be dangerous though.
Those things. There's a dude who lives here that drives like one of the first generation Vipers.
Well,
That thing is.
I want
so,
a first gen Viper so bad. I'm
Those
not gonna
things
lie.
will kill you. Those things
yeah.
are scary as fuck.
They come with warning labels on the inside door seam saying "Don't burn yourself" on the exhaust that's hanging
But
halfway
it's dope
outside
as
the
fuck,
car.
shit.
dude. Those fucking 3-spoke wheels are sick as fuck.
Do you know you
I
can get a
love
high
those.
mileage one of those for like 30 grand?
Oh my gosh,
I want
nuh-uh.
one. I want one.
That's so expensive.
That fucking
Yeah,
fucking
for a
hood
reason.
that lifts up. That hood is probably. Oh my god!
I just love how
enormous.
phallic that thing looks.
It's
it just
crazy.
screams
Those
midlife
back
crisis.
tires are fucking fatter than like.
Yeah. Well, honestly, the flowing shape of the rear arches is just unreal.
Like the fucking target top on it, you know, it's just got that back fucking. Oh, it's so good looking.
Plus, let's be honest, throw a Pro Charger on that fucking V10 and then you're looking at like 600 horsepower.
What's a
easy.
Pro Charger again?
Pro Charger is a belt-driven turbo.
Oh, okay. So
It was like you earned it every game.
Yeah.
So the way that the ranking system works is after every season, you have 10 placement matches.
Okay.
So you have to complete all of those placement matches before they decide your rank.
Oh, okay, I
So
see.
yeah, if
Kind of
you
like
dominate,
a preliminary.
yeah, if you dominate all 10
Technically
of
not
those
in the
matches,
shot even remotely. Ah.
Yeah, motherfucker. Alright. What's up, guys? We're back. Had to take a little break.
Let me put a timer on.
We went through the motions, as you can see here. I'm not in this shop, but I'm in this shop. So we're trying out some new things. You know, this is a learning progress. But we got the other motherfucker. This is
Hey.
Landon.
This is Landon, bitch.
Yeah.
Everybody, just in case you didn't know,
Just in
this is
case.
Landon.
Yeah,
Yes.
this is Landon.
hello, hi.
Say hello to the.
All the cameras.
Which one do I look like?
What do I do with my hands?
Straight up.
One of there.
So, Landon, I believe that we all kind of went through our favorite cars. What is a car? And I know that, like, you're not very, like, on the car market. I mean, you're trying.
Attempting.
Yeah, he's got a fucking.
He's just yeah.
Yeah,
Let
bro,
me decide your fate.
let me hand you Landon's vape. Landon is the proud owner. Do we want to go over like?
Oh my gosh! He did not just fucking say that. Holy shit!
Oh, what up?
What the fuck happened?
Drop the bomb on it. Whoa! Shit! Put it down!
Did we want to go through and state like what cars we own like at some point in this, or did you like want to keep that on the DL?
Well, I already made yours known.
Yeah.
And they can go. You can go through my Reddit posts because I'm imagine most of you guys are gonna come from Reddit. Just go through.
Yeah,
my
but
Reddit posts
let's
to see
not.
my
There's
car.
some rules you have to take in filmmaking, Martin. They don't know who you are.
I'm Martin.
God, you bitch. Martin is the proud owner of a 1986 Alfa Romeo GT V6, which
Make
is
me
a fucking.
blush.
It's a sexy car. I'll find a picture and put it up on here. Menji is the
What, bitch?
is the leader of our group so far with the most
so
horsepower.
far.
Yeah.
More like all the fucking time.
Oh fuck. Okay. And he is the proud owner of a 2002
Three.
2003
2003, yeah.
2003 Mercedes-Benz C32
Man.
Obsidian Black AMG.
Which, if I might add, breaks your neck.
Oh fucking shit!
It
Don't even.
He's like,
that shit.
what?
It's a super what? How do they
It's a
say?
supercharged V6.
Compressor.
V6
V6 compressor.
AMG, and that thing it goes. It's a fucking, and I, as you can see, am the proud owner of this. This pieces
Chevy 350.
Pieces
of
of car.
car right now. It's in the works. It's coming along. It's good. But Landon, as I was saying, he owns a 1984.
I think it's an 83.
A 1980. No, it is because it's got that
It's 83,
crossfire
yeah.
fucking injection. It's a 1983 Chevy Camaro. He copied my ass. on it.
Z28.
Nah,
Crossfire
he
fuel
bought it for
injection.
fucking-
Yeah.
Don't shake your head like that's a bad thing.
I don't know if the audience can tell, but the reason they're sitting so close is because they both share a bow tie.
Yeah.
Chevy
Fuck.
Joe.
No, like okay, and we're gonna be honest right now. Me as a person that loves cars, I don't judge. So Martin likes to give me shit about Fords or Chevys and shit like that. I'm okay with everything, like car manufacturer wise. I nitpick certain cars, like the whole
Bugatti.
70s, the whole 70s era. No. I want to say the whole
I was gonna say,
80s,
you take
the
that
whole
back.
80s era of Ford Mustang. Fucking trash. But that's my opinion. You may have different various opinions because I know that the whole 80s Camaro wasn't very good looking, you know? We all have our differences on these things. But we kind of talked about the cars that we liked in
was cool.
regards to what's for sale on the market now. So do you have any opinions on like a car that like is on sale now that you'd want to like just fucking own?
Probably one of the new Mustangs. Not gonna
One
lie
of
to
the
you.
Mustangs?
They are really good looking.
Like the Eco Boost?
Actually, I
Yeah!
actually like it.
Yeah, the new Mustang.
Yeah,
We drove one. We Martin and I have been down there. I'll probably add a clip of that. I
Yeah,
have that.
so just so the audience knows, the most that anybody could offer on muscle car know-how, me, Taz, and I have driven a Mustang GT, we have driven a Camaro SS, and we have driven the RT Challenger. All in manual, we know how they feel. and we
All
have a
new,
reason
and
for
we
why
drove a
like
fucking Corvette Stingray too, on that. And I'll say
it.
that
I don't want to talk about this thing right
yeah, I'll say that
Sorry,
the Mustang,
fans,
the
it
Mustang,
disappointed
and that
me.
was a fucking what, 2015,
Yeah.
2016
It was
one.
a 2016.
The Mustang and the Camaro had better fun times than the Corvette. Just felt like a well-suited man who only does butt stuff.
Yes.
Like that's what the fucking Corvette felt like.
That's not to take away the
No.
fact that it has the most track capability
Yeah.
of all of them.
I mean, if you own
Well,
a Corvette, I'm
no,
not
okay,
saying
hold
this
up.
is
I
you.
take that back. The Camaro actually has better
the
track
Alpha
pedigree.
platform on that.
Yeah,
shit.
the Alpha platform is the greatest thing to ever happen to cars ever.
Yeah.
You guys drove the slowest cars on earth.
I have driven the slowest car on earth.
we drove.
I drove
drove
fucking
a
Martin's
ZR1.
Nissan Altima.
Yeah, that
That was
was
the slowest car on
Nissan
earth.
Sentra. That was fun. But we actually drove a ZL1, and that was a.
Yeah.
Oh man, I can vouch for how fast the ZL1 is. Oh my god.
God, they're our buddy out in 45th and State that owns one of those. I just envy him so bad. That thing is monstrous.
It's gonna put a smaller crankshaft pulley. Okay, what this is what he's gonna say.
No, he wants to do a smaller supercharger.
Not the crankshaft pulley. The larger crankshaft pulley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why would you want to do a smaller crank?
I don't know. I got confused.
You're thinking at the top.
Yeah.
I think that's what he's done so far.
Is through the lower.
Supercharger pulley.
Oh, for real? Okay.
I think so, if I heard correctly.
All right.
By
but
the way,
yeah,
it's
so
a good choice
one of
in
the
Mustang.
one of the new Mustangs you want.
Yeah. One of those new Mustangs.
Shout out to the new Mustang GT350R flat plane crank 5.2 liter V8. Ford finally got it right, and if and only if Ferrari had not actually, trademarked their own sound, the Mustang would have even length headers
Ferrari?
and sound.
Really?
Yeah, they trademarked their loud roar.
You can do that?
Wow.
Yeah,
I
if
didn't
If
you
you
know.
have enough money, you can trademark
Oh
it.
yeah, it's Ferrari. They can trademark.
They can trademark.
So-
They can trademark that.
that fucking that little canister.
Yeah,
They
I'm
did.
pretty sure
That's
is trademarked.
Yeah, no, all the
that's
parts
theirs.
you see in front of these are patented parts.
Yeah, but patents run out.
Yeah, no, they're not patented anymore, but at one time they were patented.
That's it. That's like 46 years old. Like that. Don't patents run out after like 10 years? Disintegrates into pieces.
Oh, that's how I felt about my album.
Don't even talk to me, bitch.
Sad.
I'm a whole fucking what?
At least yours can take the power. I'm pretty sure if I put any more power through my Alpha, it would.
Dude, you're alpha.
It'd
If
be
you
like-
put a turbo in that
And
motherfucker,
just like tires flying. And
Basi-
shit.
I'd be like, well, it did it in the most Italian way possible.
Alright, okay, I wanted to bring up because we're pretty big video. Benji's making a whole lot of noise.
Sorry. No fucking way.
Why did you piss in a bottle?
That's
gas.
actually gasoline.
I'm surprised it hasn't eaten through that bottle yet.
Not this. Gas. I'm chugging.
It's extremely
Fucking-
like.
Yeah, it does look extremely like this.
You want to taste?
Want to smell?
You
You
want
want to smell? Oh, dude, I love the smell of gasoline. That shit,
That's not safe.
it's just dead.
Benji with the fucking brake cleaner and you with the gasoline.
I can't open it without
Oh.
breaking the...
Better than
Yeah.
fucking shrooms.
True that.
Drugs are bad.
Dab. So what was I saying? Oh, I was gonna ask. So we're all pretty big into video games, and we're all
No.
pretty big into.
Not this kid.
Yeah, I don't.
You don't own anything anymore. Oh, internal.
Hey-oh, you can't see me. Fuck you, bitch.
I don't know
RIP,
how the
fam.
internal temp got high.
I think it's because it's sitting right on the vent.
Probs. You see that? Probs!
No, that's not a good idea.
You're not a good idea.
My mom said that. We'd like to throw a promo out for next week's show. We're going to be doing a show based off of anime. My man Mench here and my man Landon here
That
are
took the
gonna
reins.
lead that discussion for y'all. Mensch, can you give the viewers a rundown on what you're gonna talk about?
What's gonna happen is the summer season is hit, sort of mid-season type thing, and I've been watching maybe 12 different shows, and I'll be giving my opinions on the shows and giving you advice for fuck yeah, see that's funny as fuck. He will give you opinions on some stuff he's watched, him, and then we're gonna just after that just go deep into anime.
Just
Straight up.
delve
Deep into
right
it.
into it.
And I want you guys to know that this show is very opinion based. If you have your own opinions, that's great. I mean, you should. We encourage you to leave your opinions in the comments down below, and to stick around and listen to us fucking just talk to each other about this
Everything.
shit.
Yeah.
And this is what we like to do, and so we're gonna put this out there and hopefully reach some other people that might like this kind of content. If you don't like it, that's all fine by you. You don't have to. We're not trying to force our opinions on you at all. We're not saying that you have to think the Bugatti's ugly, even though that is a very clear, like,
Just can't emphasize it enough.
it is just fucking, it's just so simple to come to that conclusion. But we're not trying to fucking force that opinion on you. We never will. And so I want you guys to feel like this is the place where you can come, you can have your opinions heard.
Oh yeah.
We'd like to talk about your opinions. I mean, we all have our what you want to call it?
Views?
Yeah, our views. I mean, people think like the shit might be shit posting. You never know.
Yeah.
Like let's be real. Let's be real. We hear you guys and we read our comments and shit like that. So
So let's like get some of you like your opinions, like what you guys suggestions, favorite video games, favorite cars, shit like
Sure.
that. Favorite anime. Let's get some of that, including so that we'll have more content
yeah.
to talk about next time.
can we please get a hashtag Save Martin in the comments as well? He looks a little.
I was in a different
He
one.
was out
He was
there.
zoning.
Anyways, just want to say thank you guys. We love you. As always, I'm Taz,
Landon.
Martin.
Lowe's.
and we hope you guys stay with it. And we'll see you later.
Stay with it. We're here.
Fucking finally, holy shit. Every fucking time.